Hello lovely people and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to create 3 boho inspired hair looks using the GHD Gold V Ruby Sunset Styler. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. So it's this bad boy here. GHD was lovely enough to send me one of these to have a bit of a play with and then kind of show you guys how to use it. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. So it came in this beautiful box. So nice. And then it also came with a really cool case as well. So good for kind of, good for traveling. Nice little case. So without further ado, I'm going to get stuck into this hair tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different hairstyles that you can create using the Ruby Sunset Styler. So first off, you want to make sure that you are protecting your hair. I'm going to be spraying a curl hold spray and also a heat protectant. So this is from GHD as well. They didn't send me this. I bought this quite a few years ago and that's what I've been using as my heat protectant. You kind of spray this all over the hair and let it sit for maybe like 3 minutes or something, just so it kind of absorbs. You just spray it onto dry hair. I've already done this and I've let it sit, so I'm going to get stuck straight into the hairstyle. So to start off, I am going to part my hair. I'm just using a makeup spatula, but you can definitely use a kind of like a comb or anything that has like a bit of a sharp point to it, just so you get a nice sharp kind of point here. Excuse my regrowth, I've been meaning to go to the hairdressers, but I work Monday to Saturday full time, so I just, hairdressers are closed on Sundays unfortunately, so no hairdresser for me in the past few months, but when I get a day off I'll go. Then I'm going to section my hair again, so I'm going to section it kind of just above the ear, and then bringing it like halfway. Flip it and clip it. Does not take long at all to turn on. It's probably like 10-15 seconds. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is with these hairstyles, really it's pretty easy in that you can just kind of curl your hair all over to begin with, and then you can kind of have a bit of a play around with it in a few different hairstyles. So once you get like this one technique down, it's really easy to do a whole heap of hairstyles after that. Alright, so I'm just grabbing a section about this big. I have really thin hair, so I can take slightly bigger sections because like really there's not a lot of hair to grab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the straightener up like this, get it semi-close to my skull, and then I want to twist it away from my head. And I'm going to pull, twist, pull, and then pull through. And that's going to give me a nice little curl. So what I'd say is with the back parts, don't stress too much, because especially with this section here, people aren't really going to see that much hair. I'm pulling it so away, kind of keeping it upright. You just kind of keep twisting and keep pulling. And then you can always, for these bits, go under and then away from your head. A few little curls. So really we're just going to keep doing that. So you're going in the same direction, so always going away from the head, and then doing it in smaller sections. So I'll now take part of this one, take about this much, clamp it away from the head, pull through, and just kind of keep twisting. And the great thing about like a boho hairstyle is that it can be really messy, so you don't need to worry about it being super neat. And another little tip as well, just for sort of like, if you find that it kind of slips out towards the bottom, because I found that that happens quite a lot for me, is I then kind of clamp it and then I pull this back and around and kind of wrap it around and and then twist. just going to do exactly the same thing with the other side. Once you've curled the hair, you just kind of want to leave it as is for the meantime and let it set. So you want to wait until the curls completely cool down and there's no heat in it left. What that does is it just helps to hold the curls so they're going to last a lot longer. So now that we've let it set, what you want to do is you want to just get your hands and just kind of comb your hands through to break up the curls, but just a little bit. You don't want them to be too kind of like smushed together. You still want like a little bit of definition in there. So I think even just like this on its own, if you were then to get like a headband and like pop this through, I think that would look really cute, like, as like a little boho hairstyle. So I'm terrible at braiding, like I've never been able to do it. So the easiest thing that I can do is twisting the hair. This is my go-to hair look for short hair if I don't want to tie it up. And I've curled it and I still want like a little bit of definition and a bit of curl in there, but you just don't have kind of the competency to braid like me. So what I do is I grab a little section up the front. So I kind of cut it across to the part. And then I cut this into two. And I'm going to twist that once. And then I'm going to grab another section. And I'm talking like this is super random, guys. Like there really is no real method to this. And then I'm going to twist. And then I'm going to grab another section of hair. And then I'm going to twist those together. Then another section from up here, and twist, another bit from here. Literally just grabbing bits of hair as you go back and twisting. But probably seeing how I've got a bit of hair here, I probably should grab a section from here and pull that in and just twist. See, so it kind of looks like I'm braiding, but like I'm not. So it can be really messy, but what you want to do is you kind of want to leave like a little bit here so it comes down a little bit, but just keep like bringing it back towards the back of your hair. So I might grab some from here, twist that in, and just, sorry, I popped a pin I should say, and just pin that back, just to kind of hold it in place. And we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. So you could either just really messily just kind of clip that in. And it doesn't really matter if it looks that messy in the back. I don't even know, I can't even see what this looks like, but who cares? It's boho, it's messy. But you can see like that was like, there was no method to that. It was just grab a bit of hair and twist it into a part. And it still looks really cool. Like it looks like I've somewhat braided my hair. And then you can just kind of like push these little bits up. Alternatively, you can grab the two sections and tie them together. I do that sometimes as well. So that is look number one. So for the next one, it's a little bit of just like a ponytail almost. So rather than kind of plaiting it, I'm just gonna grab a section on this side, section on this side, and you can kind of leave however much hair under here as you want. If you want to leave a little bit more and make it up higher, you can definitely do that. Alright, now I might just merge these two together. Now I'll grab a little plastic elastic in a semi-high ponytail, and then I'm also going to pull this through as well. So at this stage, so you've got that little bit of a pony coming through, and because you've already curled it, you've got a little bit of volume in this part as well. Just to make it look a little bit more fancy, I'm going to grab one of the longer sections. So if I flip it over and look for kind of a long part, might go this bit here. This is going to be the little bit that I wrap around. And I'm going to get a comb and comb this little bit through, so then that bit is nice and smooth. You're just going to wrap that around. When you get to this little bit here, pop it like that. Grab a bobby pin and pin it down. Voila! And what you can do as well, if you want a little bit more definition in the hair, you can go over and curl little sections again, or you can just grab little sections and kind of twist them the same way that you twisted with the straightener, and that will give you, yeah, just that little bit more dimension and kind of separation of the curl so it doesn't go too boofy. Look number 2. I look so bad right now, I look so weird right now, but my last hairstyle, I'm just going to do a little braid, well, not even a braid because I can't braid, but a plait. Divide that into 3 and then just do a normal plait. And then with your bobby pin, and I'm just going to do the same for this side as well, so taking a little kind of triangle section and splitting it into 3. And then bobby pin that. And you can just move them so they kind of sit in the right spots. You can either leave your hair untucked, kind of like this, or tucked back. And then you can kind of push these little bits up. And you have look number 3. So that's it for my video today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. A massive thank you to GHD for sending me this. I'm so excited. There's so many new ways that I can curl and do my hair now, which is so exciting. And I'll have all of the links below for the GHD Ruby Sunset Styler. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will speak to you in my next one.